Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vanessa and I talk all about higher consciousness living and how you can't be healthy without healing mind, body, and spirit. So today I'm very excited to say we're getting into the Sagittarius health and healing reading. So if you have Sagittarius, if you're a Sagittarius or have Sag anywhere in your chart, then this reading is for you. I'm very excited to do this because I'm a Sag rising and I'm just excited to hear, like what the message is for today. But first, before I get into the health and healing reading, I want to give you some updates and announcements. But if this is your first time watching the health and healing reading, let me tell you quickly, briefly, what it's all about. So the sole purpose of this reading is to align the interconnection between mind, body, and spirit. This is a topic I'm very passionate about. I created this spread myself. I took a lot of time to really ponder how I wanted to translate these messages to people and really help them function at a higher vibration, because we are so divinely interconnected. The mind, body, and spirit are so divinely interconnected. If our mind is off, our body is off. If our body is off, our spirit's off, and vice versa, and all in between. So what we're going to do is deep dive on the 5 categories that make up our overall health and well-being. Those 5 categories are diet, sleep, movement, mindset, and meditation. So we're going to go ahead and break down each one of those categories and what it is that we need to focus on to bring harmony and balance to each one of those areas of our life, so we can truly function at our healthiest, highest, and best self. So we can really be healthy and healing. Okay? I love this for us. So, okay, like I said, before we get into that, I have a couple updates and announcements to share with you. So, as you know, Slush Soul is my baby. This is my candle, my intention candle brand. Honestly, I really believe this is far more than just any regular candle brand. It is truly a remedial experience. And I believe I'm just here to provide the remedy to intrinsic self-healing. So thank you so much for being here to receive it. You could also receive it in a few other ways. So if you're interested in joining the Soul Collective, I definitely recommend every Sunday I send out a weekly newsletter where I just kind of give you some mindful messages and intentional practices that you can use and incorporate to help navigate your week. Let's see. So if you're interested in that, it is free to join. You also get exclusive offers and discounts and all the things, and birthday offers, all that stuff in the weekly in the Soul Collective as well. So if you're interested, you can click the link in my bio to sign up. Okay? It's a pop-up on the Slush Soul website. Now, next thing is you can now book a personal reading with me. So I offer the health and healing readings, which is what I'm doing now, which is honestly, I recommend that before doing anything else, because if you're trying to attract anything into your life or manifest anything into your life or trying to make things happen that you're usually would ask for in a general reading, which is like finance, career, love, all that stuff, honestly, you really can't do that until you are like in alignment. So when you're in alignment, now you're in a space to release and to attract. So you don't really know how to do that unless you're fully in alignment. So I definitely recommend doing a health and healing reading first. But if you're not interested in that and you're just like, I just need some answers to my problem, I still got you. And you could book a general reading with me. So you have the option of 3 different time frames. You have a 15-minute, 30-minute, and 45-minute. And we can talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. I am a intuitive medium as well, so I am able to communicate with loved ones and things like that who have crossed over. So if that's something that you're wanting some clarity or guidance around or anything like that, or messages maybe, you could book a general reading where we can talk about that. Okay? Let's see, what's next? Oh, the biggest thing of all. So, Slush Soul candles are now lower in price. So I really been thinking long and hard, and I love my candles so much. And they, like, when I first started Celestial Soul, I was like, I want luxury. I want, like, highest caliber of intention candle that you could find on the market. And honestly, till this day, I still firmly believe that they are. I really believe that they are just give luxury. They smell luxurious. They smell enriching. The experience is enriching. Like, I just, everything about the candles really truly are luxurious, and I definitely stand firm in that. However, I'm just like, because they're so great and because they can really help transform um, and be a tool in your rituals, your daily practices, your spiritual rituals, whatever they are, like that's what I use them for, is a lot of my spiritual rituals. And I really want them to be more accessible to people. I really wanted to find a way where I can, more people could experience them and love them and enjoy them, but still offer that luxurious experience. And I'm so firm about making them as naturally made as humanly possible. Like, these candles are probably some of the most naturally made candles you'll ever find on the market. And I stand by that. I stand true to that. I did a lot of work really trying to make these the best handmade candles that I possibly could, that are safe for you to burn in your home. So I went down on the price as far as I could in this moment. Now, obviously there's costs of goods and all the things that go into creating the product. So if I'm able to find ways around it to lower the price even more so it's even more accessible, I'm going to do that. I've already found a few ways, so that's why I've been able to lower the price now. But I really don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but for now, I have lowered the price on Celestial candles. And so if you're interested in shopping Celestial Soul, you can now shop on the website. There are 2 gold candles that are out of stock. I believe it's I'm Enough of the gold one, and it's another one. I think it might be Summer in the City or something like that. I can't remember. But if you're interested in shopping Celestial Soul, I do have a coupon code for you if you're watching this, okay? I don't ever do this, but because I'm like, I just want you guys to experience these, okay? I really just want you guys to really just get your toes wet with some CS candles, okay? I'm offering a 25% off offer on top of me lowering the price. So, if you use code HEALING at checkout, you'll get 25% off all Celestial Soul candles, okay? 25% off, and I lowered the price. So if you want to order you some candles, definitely recommend. That coupon will probably only be valid maybe today, maybe tomorrow, and then I'm taking it down. So if you're watching the Sag video, I haven't done this on any other videos, okay? So if you're watching this, baby girl, this is for you. Okay, that's done with the updates. We're going to get into a quick little breath work meditation. Sag, I feel like you guys feel a little calm and composed. Usually going into the readings, I could definitely feel your guys' energy. I do feel a little like tension in my head. Maybe you guys have a lot on your mind. But I feel like for the most part, you feel kind of chill, which is good. So, but we'll get more into the reading, okay? So before we do that, we're going to connect to our breath and to our body so we are in the energy space to receive today's messages. I got my little fuzzy cozy socks on. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the meditation music, and wherever you are, whether you're sitting down, laying down, wherever you're at, I just want you to have a tall, long spine, okay? Tall, long spine, shoulders back and down. And I want you to have your palms face down. This is a grounding technique used in meditation, okay? We're going to close our eyes and we're going to take 3 mindful deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on our last breath, I want you to breathe in really deep and let out a nice big sigh, okay? And then once we're done with that, I want you to stay there, and then we're going to move on to something else, okay? So, tall spines, palms face down, and breathe in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And sigh. Okay. Now that we've connected to our breath, we're going to connect to our body. So we're going to do a quick little body scan starting at the top of our head, going into the soles of our feet. So we're going to start by the skin of our forehead, just letting the skin just drape over and melt down. Then we're going to go ahead and drop our tongue off the roof of our mouth, drop our jaw, drop our shoulders, and continue to breathe through these. Keeping your spine straight and tall, and if you're laying down, then just making sure that you're laying in a flat, straight position, okay, where your spine is not bent. You're going to release the tension around your spine, but still making sure you're sitting straight up. No slouching. Relaxing your arms, wrists, and fingertips. Relaxing the hips, sinking them into whatever surface it is that you may be sitting or laying on. Sinking the thighs, the knees and the calves, your ankles, and your toes. Now that we've relaxed the body, I want you to take some time to identify where you may feel any tension, discomfort, unease, anything like that. For me, it's usually always my spine. So once you identify that space or those spaces, we're going to take 3 more deep breaths, and we're going to send that oxygen straight into that area of our body. We're going to create some expansion, some life, some oxygen to that space, so we can release some of that tension that we have built up there. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in really big and sigh. All right, now we are in space to receive the messages that we need to hear for today. We've connected to our breath and to our body, and now we are a channel to receive, okay? So I'm shuffling from 4 decks because I want to make sure we really get an in-depth answer to each one of the categories that we're touching on. We're going to start off with diet. While I'm shuffling, I just would love for you to set some intentions on what it is that you want to gain from today's reading, what it is that you're really wanting to take away. Is there certain clarity or guidance that you need, certain messages? Okay, we're touching on all things that may be going on in your life right now. So, there's nothing too far out of reach on what your intention could be. Okay, maybe you're having hip pain and you're like, I need some clarity on why I'm getting hip pain, or I need some clarity on what's going on in my life, whatever it is. Okay, we're here to just discuss all things today. So set your intentions, and hopefully the message will resonate where it fits. Okay, so what is Sagittarius need to know about their diet? What does Sagittarius need to know about their diet? What does Sagittarius need to know about their diet? What does Sagittarius need to know about their diet? Let's get one more. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Okay. So I feel like whatever eating habits you got going on right now, they are no longer serving you. Your body is calling for a change. So let me show you the cards that we got here. We got Stomach, Chariot, the Dark Night of the Soul, Soul Name, Transformation. So what I'm getting from this, lots of stomach issues, okay? Maybe acid reflux, indigestion, maybe like pancreatitis, appendix. Like, I'm just feeling a lot of pain in the stomach, but I also feel like this is coming from gluten. Gluten intolerance is kind of like energy I'm picking up on. Even with the Dark Night of the Soul, it's like you're curled up in a ball, laying down, like your stomach hurts. I feel like maybe if you're a woman and you have, you know, like menstrual pains, like and they're really, really severe, it could be caused from your diet, so maybe cleaning up the diet. Even with the stomach card, we have the pot. I feel like respiratory steams could be a thing for you, especially during this time. If you feel yourself getting sick, it's you got a stuffy nose, congestion, sinus pressure, buildup, mucus. Respiratory steams could be really good for you to do right now. So putting over a pot of water that you boil and adding herbs, orange peels, put like peppermint. You could put why am I drawing a blank? You put peppermint, cinnamon, tea tree oil, essential oil. You could put orange peels, ginger. There we go. We're trying to come up with something here. Orange peels, ginger, onion. I'm drawing a blank, but you guys catch my drift. But it's a respiratory steam. I feel like this is something that you may need to do to clear up any sinus pressure, congestion you may have. You may be trying to fight off a cold, something of that sort. But I also feel heavy, and I didn't get this for anybody else, but I feel heavy on the gluten intolerance. Like, I feel like you're eating food and you're getting like a lot of pain afterwards. You may be experiencing head pain, stomach pain, something's going on here, and I feel like the cause of it is gluten. So I feel like you know that there's something that you need to change about your diet. Maybe you're having a hard time identify what that is. And maybe right now me saying this is a light bulb for you. So it may be gluten that you need to eliminate from the diet. Okay, so another thing to do is kind of like if you're experiencing pain after eating or anything like that, or like I said, if you're having menstrual pains, really just doing some research and figuring out what works for you personally. Everybody's body is different, so everybody's body needs different things. Some people function really well on a vegan diet. Other people do not. Some people function well with heavy carbs. Other people do not. So it really just depends on figuring out what is working for you personally and your body. And I think that you kind of just need to like explore and take a journey through this to really figure out what foods work for you, because I think right now you're starting to figure out like what foods don't work for you. Hello, Glenn Brunel. I think you're figuring out what foods don't work for you, and basically right now you just kind of need to take a transformation with the diet. Also with this card, it's like you're getting stomach pains and all these things, but it's also like causing sluggishness. You don't really want to do anything. You don't have the energy to get the things done that you need to get done. You just want to lay down. You may have brain fog. You may feel groggy. You just want to sleep. You just don't feel good. You don't have the energy. You don't feel good. And it's like, how could you be on your shit if you don't feel good? You know what I mean? And with the Chariot card, the Chariot requires movement, change. Continuing on. Okay, so I feel like changes need to be made here. You need to move on from some of these things that you may be consuming. Okay, maybe some processed foods or anything of that sort. I feel like we just got to clean up the diet here. I think that that's just really what you need in this moment. Okay, cleaning up the diet. Also, supplements, getting some supplements, vitamins that are catered specifically to what your needs are. There are certain tests and things online that you could take, certain like it's like a survey test type of thing, and it tells you, like, it'll ask you questions based on like, oh, is your skin like this? Is your hair like this? Is your do you experience hot, cold? How are your nails? Like, you know, it goes all in depth, and it recommends to you what vitamins and supplements you may need personally catered to you. So I would definitely consider doing that. That might be really helpful for you. And just taking some time to really just invest in the gut, invest in probiotics could be really good for you, because we got the stomach. Digestive enzymes are really, I started taking digestive enzymes because it's just like been super helpful for me. Especially because I have a gluten intolerance, so I'm no longer in a place where I can eat gluten anymore, which sucks, because like half my life is just like, I can't enjoy anything anymore. You know how many things have gluten in it? I'm over it. Like, I just want to eat. Okay, let me reshuffle this actually. Alright, but yeah, Sag, you need to switch some things up so that way we can get out of this groggy, low energy vibration. It's not working for us, okay? Alright, so what do we need to know about Sag's sleep? What do we need to know? Okay. Alright, we need more cards here. What do we need to know about Sag's sleep? What do we need to know about Sag's sleep? Whoa, this is a lot of cards here. But we're gonna roll with it. Okay, Sag, I'm starting to connect the dots here, okay? I'm starting to connect the dots. What does Sag need to know about their sleep? Can you clarify the body parts for me, please? Please clarify the body parts. Okay, 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 okay. What we got here is throat, lungs, vagina, male principle, beginnings, the sun, mirror, mirror, glitch, aha. Okay, okay. A vision, an offering, yes. What you love loves you back. This is good. Remembrance. Okay, but there's one thing that's off here. Okay, there's one thing that's off here. So with throat, lungs, vagina, male principle, it's like okay, this is what's happening here. This is what's happening. Let me gather my words. So with the throat, the lungs, what did I just say about a respiratory steam? Okay, there's something going on, sinus congestion. Maybe this is starting to interrupt your sleep state. Maybe you're waking up coughing. Maybe you're waking up because you can't breathe and you need a breathe right strip on your damn nose. Like there's something going on here. Or maybe you're experiencing a lot of menstrual pain. Like I said, or you have your menstrual cycle and like your symptoms are far more severe than usual. Male principle card, I also just feel like just like this whole abdomen area, because when you see this card, it's very similar colors to the stomach card. All right, so I just feel like male, female, whatever you are, like this area is just causing you a lot of discomfort. And maybe you're like having to wake up constantly in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night because you have stomach pains. Maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night because you don't feel good. You got congestion, sinus pressure. Like, I just feel like your body doesn't feel good. And so this is kind of interrupting this sleep state that you may have. Now, another thing is, with all the other cards, I feel like your dreams have been popping off. Like, your dreams have been really on their shit. Like, you've been seeing all kinds of crazy shit in your dreams. I feel like they're almost just like prophetic dreams. Is that the word? Why does it sound weird? Prophetic? It's like a prophecy. But you're having those kind of dreams, okay? Whatever the word is. I also feel like an offering, you're getting visions and insight and ideas through your dreams. And if it's not through your dreams, then you're up at night getting ideas. You're up at night coming up with ideas. You're getting a lot of time at night. You're reflecting a lot about yourself, maybe about your business, about what it is that you want to do. But also, like, it feels like there's a glitch. You don't have the energy to make the thing happen. You're not feeling good. It's kind of like this thing is inhibiting you from really just like showing up. Okay, it's like this lack of energy, the pain, the headache, the whatever it is. This is kind of interfering with your ability to just like make this happen. Or I just got this, like maybe you don't have the full resources, so it's like making you anxious, it's making your stomach hurt, you feel nauseated just thinking about like, I want to make this thing happen, but like maybe I don't have the finances to back it up, I don't have the proper resources to back it up, so it's causing you anxiety and angst, and you feel kind of like stuck almost, but you're like, I have this really dope great idea, or like the ideas are kind of coming to me. I feel like with the offering card, I really just want to associate this with like spirit guides, your spirit team, ancestors, angels, people who are looking after you, and I feel like they're helping you come up with this vision. They're giving you this as an offering. Like, this is our offering to you. Now do something with it, okay? And you got the yes card. So whatever this vision is, whatever this is that you're trying to do, it's like, yes, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what you're supposed to be working on right now. This is what you're supposed to be putting your love and effort into, because what you love loves you back. But I feel like right now there's a glitch. There's something that's getting in the way of making this happen for you, but really you're up at night thinking about this thing, okay? And I feel like you know a beginning is about to happen. Like maybe you have a hard time sleeping because you're so fixated on this idea. And it's almost kind of like, you know, like when you know you're about to go to like Disneyland or like somewhere as a kid the next day, and so you can't sleep at night, or like it's like Christmas tomorrow and like you can't sleep. That's kind of how I feel with Sagittarius. It's like you're excited or you're just anxious about making this thing happen, and it's like really consuming your brain, that like you just are up all night thinking about trying to how you get like strategic planning, trying to figure out like, okay, but how can I make this happen? How can I do this? How can I bring this into fruition? How can I bring this to light? Okay. With the sun card is like, sunshine on me, sunshine on me, gonna let the sunshine on me. That's sunshine on me. Okay, like, this is a bright idea. This is a great idea. I really feel like abundance is going to come from this idea. This is a award-winning idea, and it was really just an offering from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides. But however, you have this glitch. You're experiencing this pain. There's something going on with you, whether it's anxiety, something holding you back, maybe it's limiting beliefs, maybe it's you don't feel like your body has the energy to make this thing happen. It's like your mind is moving faster than you physically are capable of right now. And I really feel like you need to up, like, this is you right now. That's you curled up in a ball, and you're not in the space. Like, this is you right now, and this is where you need to be. Like, this is dark and this is light. Like, how do we get you over here and out of this space? I feel like you feel very crushed, and that's also where the Chariot card is like, we need to move you into this space of lightness rather than darkness, okay? And I feel like with the Remembrance card, I'm getting called to read the definition of this card. So I'm going to grab that because I don't even know what the definition of this card is. I usually just pick up my own messages when I read these cards, aside from like what their actual meanings are and things. But something's telling me to read this. So I'm going to read this for us. Remembrance, I feel like it is related to something we've already done in the past. Maybe there's something in the past that we've accomplished, and we need to backpedal and figure out, okay, well, how did we make that happen? And how can I apply that to this situation, okay, to bring us up out of this, darkness and into the light, okay? So we can really get in this space, in this energy of abundance to really receive what it is that we're, trying to receive. All right, Remembrance, number 11. Recall your soul truth. You are ready to live your life from the wisdom of your heart. You may have been citing 1111 as a reflection of this. If not, you can expect to be receiving this sign soon. You may see it on a clock, a phone number, a receipt, or in a dream. An offering. If you haven't already had this vision and you're trying to brainstorm, it's going to come to you. This vision is going to come to you, and we're talking about sleep here. So I really heavily feel like you're going to get this at night when you're up thinking or in a dream, okay? Don't you just love how it just reads like a good book? Okay. With this wisdom, fresh and innovative ideas will flow into your mind as new ways to live your life. No one else has to change their ways, only you. Live from your heart, be an inspiration, and discover a new world. Some call 1111 an awakening code. You must have awoken on some level to receive it. It is a sign that you are much more than you think you are. 1111 has many different explanations because we are all asking different questions. There is no right or wrong meaning, but at the heart of 1111 is a loving, intelligent energy that will always encourage you towards your soul, where you will remember the truth of you. I love that. I love that. I love that I read that because it literally confirmed that whatever it is that has you up thinking at night, whatever it is that's kind of like, you're just like, I want to do this thing. I want to make this happen. It's like it's either already come to you in a dream or it is going to come to you in a dream if you're still searching for those answers. And I feel like whatever this idea is, this dream is that you have, this prophetic, is that the word? Oh my God, prophetic dream that you're going to be having is really going to bring abundance, and it's going to be the start of a new beginning for you. I feel like Sag, like maybe you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling stagnant, you've been feeling like, I don't know what's next for me. I don't know necessarily how to approach this next thing. I need new ideas. I feel just kind of lost in the sauce. Everything is starting to become a little monotonous. Lord Jesus. But I feel like whatever this vision is, it is a yes. It's a yes for me, dog. Okay, it is an offering from your spirit guides, your spirit team. They are looking out for you, and they are presenting you with this offering of this idea. It could also be an offering that you bring to other people, okay? What you love loves you back. Whatever this idea that you come up with that has presented itself to you, you really need to nurture this idea and pour into it, okay? Because it is in turn going to bring you this abundance that it is that you're seeking and that you're looking for, and this sense of fulfillment, okay? Yes, we love to say it. Wow, Sag, this is a good reading. Okay, what do we need to know about Sagittarius's movement? And when I say movement, I'm also relating to the body. So anything related to exercise, to okay, that's a lot going on here. Well, we got the small intestine card. I'm going to reshuffle, but the small intestine card came out. So, okay, hold on. What do we need to know about Sag's movement and or body? Yeah, I'm going to put these down. I'm going to put these down because they might fit. What do we need to know about Sagittarius' movement and or body? What do we need to know about Sagittarius' movement and or body? Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 All right. What we got is knees, ears, nerves, hips, fortune, check the self, expansion. All right. So the knees card, the ears card, nerves, and hips. Okay. I feel like exercise is going to be really helpful for you in the aspect of like not feeling so stagnant. So every time when somebody feels stagnant, I always recommend physical movement, because physical movement will help combat the emotional and mental feelings of stagnancy. Okay. With the ears card, I feel like if your ears are hurting, or like they're popping or they're ringing, I feel like they're related to the neck. You're maybe holding a lot of tension there, stress. You may be holding a lot of stress in here. So I would recommend stretching your neck out, elongating the neck. Actually, it's so crazy is my neck has been hurting so bad lately. And my ears have been kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's pressure in my ears, so that's kind of weird. Oh, like I said, I'm a Sag rising, so this is for me too. Okay, this reading is also for me. So, with the knees card, so a lot of time, the emotional meaning behind your knees hurting, it's usually related to feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move in a situation. You can't really take the proper steps to what it is that you're trying to do. It's like you feel kind of like locked in place. That's usually the knees. Didn't in the beginning of this I mentioned something about the hips or knees hurting, and if you having struggle with that, then hopefully this reading resonates for you. Didn't I say that? I said either the hips or the knees. I can't remember, but we got both of them here, so maybe this is what you needed to hear. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so knees. If your knees have been hurting you, I feel like it's also a representation of your emotions, okay? With the hips card, it's also the same feeling. It's like you can't move, you're restricted, you can't walk, you really don't have any flexibility, okay? I feel like you may feel stuck. If your hips are hurting, you probably have a lot of built up emotion and tension in your hips. We carry all of our stress in our hips. So I would definitely recommend doing some hip exercises, some what is it called? The hip mobility stretches and exercise. That's what I definitely recommend, some hip mobility. That's what we need here. Okay. I also really heavily feel like we got 2 wheel cards. Okay, so I recommend maybe like going out for bike rides, going for runs, anything that kind of really just gets you moving at a faster pace. I feel like you need like cardio, something that kind of elevates the heart rate. I feel like elevating the heart rate will help stabilize your nerves, because this is the nerves card. We got the nervous system. I feel like this will help release tension, stress, regulate the nervous system a little bit by getting you flowing, the blood moving, pumping, all those things, okay? Check to self. I feel like maybe you haven't really been taking this time to invest in physical movement. It's kind of been like, clearly you're not physically moving because you curled up in a damn ball. So I really recommend doing something, taking this time to really invest in yourself to do this thing for you, because I think this will be very pivotal for you. we got the expansion card, so I feel like maybe trying a different type of workout or movement that you're not used to, that you don't usually do. So maybe if you do high interval training, do the opposite. Do low intensity training. If you're used to yoga, get out and move your body in a faster way. Do cardio. If you're used to weight training, do yoga instead, something that slows you down. Try Pilates. You know, like, get out there and do something different. Maybe take a dance class, you know, something that kind of stimulates you in a different way. And I think this would be a good way to kind of get that movement flowing so you don't have that feeling of stagnant energy, and it will also release a lot of the built up tension and pressure that you're placing on yourself, and it's starting to manifest into physical pain in the body. Okay, I feel like this will also help clear out issues with the sickness. When we exercise, it helps drain out the lymph nodes. It helps to clear out mucus, sinus pressure, all the things. If I'm running a fever, I still go on a treadmill and I'll just like walk fast on an incline. And, you know, doing things like that to get your body moving, even though you're not feeling good, it really helps push your body to combat that faster, okay? I'm trying to think if there's any form of therapy that I feel like you guys need. We're about to get into meditation, but with the ears card, I also feel like you just need to like shut out everybody's fucking opinions. Everybody's thoughts, opinions, it could be clouding you. It could be really like interfering with what it is that you're trying to do. And I feel like this may be a time to physically go into solitude. Like maybe just kind of shun everybody out for the time being and really just try to figure out what it is that you want to do. And you may need to physically be in solitude. Okay, so, and just like sitting with yourself, taking time with yourself, going out in nature. Okay, we have this guy walking through plants. Like maybe go through, I don't know, I feel like you just need some time in nature. Time in nature could be very beneficial for you. Okay, moving on. What do we need to know about Sagittarius's mindset? What do we need to know about Sagittarius's mindset? What do we need to know about Sagittarius's mindset? Okay. What do we need to know about Sagittarius's mindset? Okay, I love this. This is a really good reading. Okay, so we got immune system. Immune system. I got a different message from that card, but another one just clicked in my head because we were talking about you being sick. So what's physically on your mind is this damn sickness getting in the way of you doing what it is that you need to do. Okay, but we also got portal vein. And we got burden. Imagining more. Oh my god, I'm starting to connect the dots now. Divine feminine. Wellness. Okay. I think I cracked the code on why the hell you're sick. If you're sick, I feel like it could be stress induced. Stress induced is usually when you're stressed out, your immune system is weaker. When you're living in fear, if you're living in like this feeling of despair, if you're feeling stagnant, if you feel stuck, if you feel stressed, this weakens your immune system, okay? The messages are coming together. It weakens the immune system, so therefore it's leading you into feeling sick. It's filling you, and then now you're depleted. Now you got no energy to make this vision happen. And all, you see how that happens here? And really, why you're so stressed is because of what I just said about the ears thing. It's like you see this vision of this person just being like, oh, stop. Like, I'm so tired of like hearing all y'all talk. That's really what that feels like. And I feel like with Sagittarius, like, you're this one person here and you got this group of people telling you all the things that you need to be doing. And really what you need to be doing is sitting by your damn self and pondering this question on your own. And really just going inward to figure out what it is that you need to do that is best for you. Because right now, you're stressed, hearing about all the opinions of other people around you, and this is really just not serving you in this moment. It's causing you stress, it's causing you angst, it's causing you anxiety. Now you're freaking sick. Now you don't have the energy to make this freaking vision happen, or the vision hasn't come to you yet, and so you're stressed out, and now you feel sluggish, and you feel groggy, and you don't have the energy because you haven't been on your shit with your food, and now your stomach's hurting, and now you got a gluten intolerance, and it's just like, god damn, it's like the glitch is here. It's like you're so close to making this happen, but it's like there's these exterior things happening around you that are kind of like inflicting on trying to make this vision happen, okay? And what it is, it's causing a burden. You got the burden card. It is a burden. Listening to all these people around you is really just burdening, putting a damper on your mind. Now you can't think straight. Now your creativity is stuck. Now the messages aren't flowing the way they usually are. Now you're sleep deprived and all the things. Now you just feel like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Everybody's telling me I should be doing this thing, but I really don't feel like I should be doing that thing. And it's just a slippery slope from there. And really, what Spirit is trying to tell you is you need to be imagining more, okay? You need you notice the theme here? There's a person just out here in the middle of nature, just in their solitude, just pondering, just figuring it out, letting things flow. He's just flowing with the water, just flowing with wherever it takes him. I mean, he got a little stick or whatever, but like he's just easing through the water all by himself with his own thoughts, his own opinions, reflecting. Look, mirror, mirror, reflection in the water. In the water, you see what theme here? Reflecting, flowing, okay? Then you got the divine feminine. The divine feminine energy is learning how to surrender, okay? Learning to surrender to the possibilities, okay? Really taking time to be like, maybe not so logical in this moment. Just being like, you know what? Anything is possible. We can make this happen. Everybody's telling me that I can't do this or I shouldn't do that, or putting all their limiting beliefs on me. And really, that's not serving me in this moment. Because my vision is not the same vision that they have. My vision is special. My vision, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? Nobody else can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just you. But really, you're just too busy worrying about all the opinions of everybody freaking else. And so right now, you need to take this time to imagine more and stop putting everybody's limiting beliefs that they're placing on you. They're like like really starting to discourage you and make you feel like, well, maybe I'm not capable, or maybe that is too far out of reach, or maybe I'm not going to make that thing happen that I really want to make happen, or whatever the case is, I think you really need to get into a place where you are in solitude, get out in nature, go explore, go for a walk around your neighborhood, do something to get outside in the sun, okay? And really feel into this abundant energy and imagining more out of your life. What it is that you truly want. Get into real introspection of what it is that you really want. And I think that you'll really be able to get to this place when you hyper focus your attention on your wellness. Diet and exercise, okay? And also meditation. I'm feeling heavy on the meditation too. But I feel like when you hyper focus your energy on getting your wellness together, getting on your supplements, eating right, eliminating the gluten that could be, or whatever it is that's messing up your stomach. Once you start prioritizing these things, you start moving your body in the way that it needs to be moved, not the way that you want to move it, but the way that it needs to be moved. Asking your body, like, what does it need right now? Maybe it needs to meditate. Maybe it needs to lay down. Maybe your body is craving rapid movement. So you're like, I really don't want to go on a run. I hate running, but I know my body is literally asking me for that right now. Like, I need to move. You need to listen to your body. You need to get in tune with your body. When you focus on this and learn to surrender to these visions, to these possibilities, and making them happen, I feel like that's when you're really going to get your mind, body, spirit right. Okay. Now, last but not least, what does Sagittarius need to know about meditation? Confidence. Definitely a lack of confidence, because you got everybody else's opinions swaying what you're truly capable of. People don't think that you're capable. And so, or it's like maybe you're doing something that's never been done before, or nobody in your family or your friends have done before, and so you're trying to pave a new way. Everybody's putting their freaking limiting beliefs on you, and so now you're lacking the confidence to really like get this vision up and flowing. Okay. Yeah. Solar plexus energy. Okay, this is quite a bit. Okay, heavy on the meditation. Okay, heavy on the meditation and solitude. Sagittarius needs to know about meditation. Love that. Love that. Love that. Okay, large intestine. Obviously, with the orange here, we got solar plexus energy. Relies a lot on confidence. So doing meditations to help bring harmony and balance into the solar plexus. So on YouTube, this is where I recommend doing all these meditations, because YouTube is really just that bitch for that, because it's free. Okay, so you just type in solar plexus activation, solar plexus guided meditation, or meditation for confidence, meditation for, you know, that kind of thing. Heavy on the solar plexus. Okay, now we got the Emperor card. So when we think of the Emperor, we think of masculine energy, really the drive, the determination, the discipline, the consistency to go do what it is that they need to do. I feel like the divine feminine energy is learning how to surrender to the possibilities of what is possible, but also using this Emperor energy to go get it. Okay, so now is the time to really put forth that effort. Now, once you get this visualization, this aha moment, I think meditating on gaining the confidence and the discipline and the consistency, maybe listening to affirmations, okay, things like that that can help push the drive in you to really accomplish things that you're trying to accomplish and make this vision that you're having come to life. Okay, so discipline, determination, accountability, consistency, very important aspects when it comes to trying to make shit happen. Okay, invisibility mode, heavy on the go into solitude. Isolate yourself from all the freaking people who just keep spitting stupid shit in your ear. I think that that will serve you very well, because you'd be surprised how many of your own thoughts are not actually your thoughts. They're the thoughts and opinions of others. And when you isolate yourself from everybody and like literally go into solitude where you only listen to your own thoughts and opinions, now you're like, oh shit, like I realize these most of what I think is not even my own thoughts. It's everybody else's that have just been like put on me. Excuse me. Come back down to earth. So you maybe want to do meditations for grounding energy, root chakra energy, yield to reality. Okay. Yeah, root chakra, definitely on the root chakra. I also feel like maybe the crown chakra and third eye. Like, you know, let's just do all the chakras, okay? You are not alone in this uncertain place. Maybe you need more support. A great thing to do as a form of meditation as well is to journal. Okay, so maybe journaling about like maybe how you don't feel supported or lack of support, or maybe taking the time to meditate or pray on calling forward people who genuinely support you and support your ideas and your thoughts and truly believe in you and your visions. Okay, maybe it is that what you're needing. And then the rhythms of fate and the tickings of time. Okay, I don't know if you're somebody who's like into astral projection or anything, but I kind of got this from that. I feel like when you go into meditation, your vision may come to life here. I feel like when you go into meditation, really figure out where your mind wanders when it goes into this space of meditation. What symbols, signs, messages do you begin to see? I don't know how this card made me think of this, but it did. So I would just be mindful of those things. Maybe journal them, write them down after you're done meditating. Write down whatever you saw. These could be part of the vision that you need to adhere yourself to, okay? And then the create space is just kind of creating space to receive. Okay, so maybe doing meditations meditation for receiving messages, meditation for opening myself up to the possibilities, meditation to surrender to new ideas, new vibrations, whatever it is. Get in the space and energy to receive, and by receiving, getting in the space to receive, you're creating space, you're surrendering yourself to the possibilities. You're not so rigid and tight. You're creating space, you're flowing, you're letting ideas come to and fro. Everything just starts working well for you, okay? So I think right now you need to create space in your body, you need to create some space in your mind, and you need to create some space in the spirit. If you're somebody who has a hard time sitting down and meditating, you may need to create space to meditate. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. Okay, and if you're somebody who doesn't like to meditate or feel like they suck at it, you're probably the one who needs it the most. So, I would definitely take some time, take the space to do the things that it is that you need to do. And creating space even just means create space for yourself. Take space away from other people and put more space upon yourself. So, the solitude, heavy on the solitude, okay? Well, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was insightful. I hope it resonated in ways that you needed it to. You got this. Stop listening to other people and their opinions, and the abundance will show. Okay? Just listen to your intuition, listen to your inner guide, listen to the little voice in the back of your head that's telling you you can, and stop listening to everybody else that's telling you you can't. Okay? I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.